Human beings have long believed that reality exists independently of their thoughts. The world appears solid, objective, and fixed, something that simply happens to us, rather than something in which we participate. Yet modern discoveries in science, psychology, and consciousness studies are beginning to reveal a more complex truth. Increasingly, evidence suggests that the human mind is not merely a passive observer of reality, but an active participant in shaping it. At the center of this idea lies a profound realization. Human perception, belief, and consciousness play a powerful role in shaping personal reality. What we perceive as the external world is filtered, interpreted, and constructed by the brain. Every sight, sound, sensation, and experience passes through intricate neural processes before it becomes part of what we call reality. The world we experience is not simply out there. It is also created in here, within the vast networks of the human brain. Modern research in neuroscience has shown that the brain does far more than record events happening in the outside world. Instead, it continuously interprets incoming information, predicts outcomes, and constructs models of reality based on past experiences and beliefs. In many ways, the brain operates like a sophisticated prediction engine. It decides what to focus on, what to ignore, and how to interpret the signals coming from our senses. This means that two people can experience the same event, yet interpret it in completely different ways. Their beliefs, expectations, and emotional histories shape the meaning they assign to what happens. Reality, in this sense, is not only a physical environment, but also a psychological landscape created through perception and interpretation. At the same time, revolutionary insights from quantum physics are challenging the traditional view that the universe is composed of separate, independent objects. At the quantum level, reality behaves in ways that defy common intuition. Particles exist as probabilities rather than fixed objects. And observation itself appears to influence the behavior of physical systems. One of the most astonishing discoveries in modern science is quantum entanglement. When two particles become entangled, they remain mysteriously connected no matter how far apart they are. A change to one instantly influences the other, even across vast distances. This phenomenon suggests that the universe may be far more interconnected than previously believed. For centuries, science operated under the assumption that the mind and the physical world were separate domains. Matter was thought to exist independently of observation, and consciousness was viewed as merely a byproduct of brain activity. However, modern discoveries are beginning to challenge this strict separation between mind and matter. Instead of existing as isolated systems, consciousness and the physical universe may be part of a deeply interconnected reality. This emerging perspective raises profound questions. If the brain interprets reality through perception and belief, and if the universe itself operates through probabilities influenced by observation, then what role does human consciousness play in shaping our experiences? How much of what we call reality is determined not only by external events, but also by the internal patterns of our thoughts and emotions? Within each human being lies a powerful subconscious system that continuously influences perception, behavior, and decision-making. Much of what we think, feel, and do is guided not by deliberate choice, but by deeply ingrained mental patterns formed through past experiences. These subconscious programs shape how we interpret opportunities, respond to challenges, and ultimately create the direction of our lives. Thoughts generate emotional responses. Emotions influence decisions. Decisions shape actions. And repeated actions form the patterns that determine the outcomes we experience in life. Over time, these patterns become the blueprint through which we interact with the world. Understanding this process is one of the most empowering discoveries a person can make. If subconscious patterns influence the reality we experience, then it becomes possible to change those patterns. The brain possesses a remarkable ability known as neuroplasticity, capacity to reorganize and rewire itself throughout life. Through focused awareness, intentional thought, and emotional conditioning, individuals can reshape the mental frameworks that guide their perceptions and behaviors. This book explores the fascinating intersection between the brain, consciousness, and the deeper structure of reality suggested by modern science. It examines how thoughts, emotions, and subconscious beliefs influence the way we perceive the world and the outcomes we experience within it. Drawing from neuroscience, psychology, and principles inspired by quantum theory, it presents a new perspective on human potential and personal transformation. The journey you are about to take will challenge long-held assumptions about how reality works. It will reveal how the mind filters experience, how belief systems influence perception, and how subconscious patterns shape the direction of our lives. Most importantly, it will show that by understanding and reprogramming the subconscious mind, we can begin to participate consciously in the creation of our personal reality. The mind is not merely a spectator of life, it is one of the most powerful forces shaping the experience of being alive. And once you understand how it works, you may discover that the boundaries of what is possible are far greater than you ever imagined.